The C is cramped and cluttered. I don't have to describe this one, right? This is, they feel what, by the way, if you solve this problem for them, you do a killer design for them, and you give them 50% more storage. If you go back to that house a year later, the cupboards will be full again. Because they don't have a storage problem, they have a too much stuff problem. And they tend to buy stuff to fill whatever storage they have. All right. The B is for broken promises. Whose whose promise is usually the one that's been broken? It's almost always the husband's. It's almost always the husband's. The husband said, "Yeah, we can fix that. I'll get to that. We can have somebody work on that." And then they don't. And Remodeler told me a story about a husband and wife. They're finally redoing the kitchen, and she was so happy she could eat a banana sideways. And her smile was so big. And he said he looked at her and he said, "Wow, you seem really happy about this." She goes, "Oh, I am. When we moved in, my husband told me once the kids started school, we could remodel the house." He goes, "Oh, how old are your kids?" She said 29 and 26. Is it possible she felt there was a broken promise?
Mhm.
Right? The A is accessibility. Folks, this is a nice way of saying aging in place. And so, listen, nobody wants to think about themselves getting old. Okay? But I might ask questions like this. Hey, do your folks ever come over to stay with you at all? Right? And talk about mom and dad and getting around and accessibility for mom and dad is how you're bringing up aging in place. Right? S, safety and security. Do I even have to get into that? We all know what that is. H is for health. This is when people want maybe they want softer walls because they got an autistic kid. Maybe they want may, maybe they want better air handling because they're worried about somebody with asthma, right? Also, Laura taught me gas off gassing goes here.
Yep.
Okay. So these are the 8 problems we can solve. Your job when you're talking to clients is to find which of these pains they